Carolina Panthers, first victory of the season. It comes against the Texans, which is an upstart team that's doing good things, kind of where the Carolina Panthers would hope they would be, kind of 2, 3, 4 victories by now. But that's okay. Get their first victory. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that get ignored by the national media. Carolina Panthers, definitely one of those teams. Get ignored by the national media. We're Detroit Lions fans, so we know what it's like to go multiple games without victories or to get that first victory off your back. I mean, that is really what it is. So here's the thing. Carolina found a winning formula, and it's something that they can duplicate. It's not like this crazy wild game that's like, oh my gosh, I mean, the Lions have won like that. It's just like, you can't duplicate that. This they can. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how they're not out of the division race, which is amazing. And Carolina, they'll live to fight another week. That's what it means. It's like, all right, hey, we needed that victory and we got some things going. So here's the key point of the game. In the fourth quarter, the teams traded a pair of punts apiece through a defensive-heavy fourth quarter. This set the Panthers up with a ball at their own 9-yard line with 6:17 remaining and a chance to drive the field for the win, and that's exactly what they did. So they did a 15-play, 86-yard drive. Now, here is the piece that's so important, is that they made plays when they had to have them. Now, I know this is like, well, duh, like make plays when you post. No. Look, this game was a back and forth, a little bit of a struggle, missing field goals. Things were kind of weird. The Texans fumbled, and the Panthers forced a fumble and recovered one for the first time this season. So it goes back to football is it. You could just like tell you who wins based on the turnover battle, and then did you make plays when they had to be there? So this is it right here, right? After finding themselves at 2nd and 19, 2 plays earlier. So you're 2nd and 19, games on the line. Bryce Young was able to connect with Adam Thielen to convert 4th and 2. Keep the chains moving. Here we go. This is what teams do that win games. Can you make the play? If the Texans make this play, they win. But no, Carolina makes it. And we'll get to this winning formula and all put together here in just a second. But Chuba Hubbard was able to pick up multiple double-digit gains on the drive, as well as convert a pivotal 3rd and 2 on the ground. Beautiful. And then the kicker remains calm, confident, and nails the kick when you got to have it. And in 3 attempts, that was crazy too, by the way. But here's the formula that the Panthers have figured out. Number one, defense. Their defense has to carry them right now. They just have to. And they did in this game. Defense played very solid, gets the key turnover when they had to have it. Offensively, you've now have Bryce Young with confidence to say, I can make plays when I have to make them. Yes, I go from college to the pros, and now I can play. I can make plays when I got to have them. So now what you do, and I've seen this with the Lions, when you're struggling, you win, everything changes. Practice changes. The week of preparation, everything going into the next game is completely different. So now you've got the formula. Like, look, defense, we got to have you. We got to have you each and every week. There's no question about that. And then offense, make plays when we got to make them. And if we can do that, then we can win some games. So if you look at the standings now in the NFC South, you've got a Falcons team that is not going to run away with the division. This is, as I'm recording this, there's some games in progress. The Saints, you're not going to run away with this. Buccaneers, they've just shown that they've lost 3 in a row. Baker Mayfield, does he scare you? No. So there's not like forever to go in the season, but there's still a long way to go. And if you've got 6 losses, you can lose a couple more. You can lose 7, 8 games, be 9 and 8. So do you have to rattle off a bunch of victories? Absolutely. And it's going to be very difficult. But the point is, you live to fight another day. You've got another chance to win and do some things. And what you've proven to yourself is defensively, we can just hang in there with just about everybody. And we're going to be in games. So offensively, make the plays when they're there. We got to make those 4th and 2s, those 3rd and 2s. We got to keep moving the ball. We got to make the game-winning drive, and they do it. They prove to themselves. So there's the formula. Defense plays well. Offensively, we can prove to ourselves that we can march down the field when we have to. We can make plays. We've got veterans like Thielen. And Bryce Young is like, all right, I can play. Like I think that's a lot of it with these rookies. Like, I don't know. It's like, no, I can play. I can do this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Super excited for the Carolina Panthers to get their first victory because you just never know once that weight is off your shoulders of, are you going to win? Should you fire your coach? Should you fire him now? Should you fire him later? Is this the right quarterback? Should you have drafted CJ Stroud? What, you know, losing is just so easy to just, people can just pick you apart. But when you win, weight's off your shoulders. Enjoy it tonight, next day, back at it on Monday, Tuesday, and let's go, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.